We are here live at Utah Valley State University.
Left, who claims to advocate for inclusion. Who claims that they're on the right side of justice and cares so much about the problems of other people that they'll fight their battles for them, with or without their consent. Just killed Charlie Kirk. Welcome in. I am Keese with the Chud Bucket, your host as always. And today we're going to be talking about the liberals celebrating and dancing on the graves and just showing how generally demonic they can possibly be. So we're going to start off, we're going to show this post here by the New York Post, I'm sorry. The New York Post.
Break in horror at Kirk's passing. Thousands of sick users also flooded social media to celebrate the passing of the co-founder of Turning Point USA. Disturbing reactions ranged from mocking memes to outright cheering.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
One user shared a video of herself dancing with a caption that read, "Charlie Kirk was just shot in the neck. This is cause for celebration." Others have shared images showing party balloons and memes with phrases like "rest in piss." The popular X account, Libs of TikTok, posted a disturbing compilation of people openly mocking.
And we're gonna get into the Libs of TikTok too, because let's go over there real quick. Let's see what's going on over here. So this is the Libs of TikTok. This is an X account where basically they bash the left, and that's their focus. So everybody's got to focus, right? This one's on the right, focused on the left. Starts off, they got a pinned comment: "Rest in peace, Charlie. Father, son, husband, patriot, hero, legend." Right? Pray for his wife and children. He got his picture of his kids right there. It's really sad. Look at how small this guy's hands are. But then when you scroll down, you see here a public defense attorney in Montana made multiple posts attacking Charlie after he was assassinated, claimed he deserved to die. Let's see it. "I never said anyone deserved to die. He, however, absolutely did. He said children deserve to die so he could go shoot some guns." That is not what he said. That is not what he said. He said that a few deaths are inevitable when you have Second Amendment rights. That's disgusting person. What else did she say? That's somebody else. Okay. "This is your teacher wishing the death of President Trump. It makes me so sick. God, I hate him. God, can't he die? That's the only way to end this insane cult that has taken over our country." We haven't taken over this country. This is the majority of what people think. And if you are so out of touch that you think that we are a cult, then you are far further from the center than you think you are. What is this? A teacher, Emily Hernandez, Rayburn threatened President Trump. Well, that's a little bit off topic. You have here interesting. Imagine a young father getting assassinated, and this is your first reaction. This is scum Coast Guard employee. But it's just amazing when you look at the actions and the words of these people. If you are mourning this guy, delete me. He spewed hate and racism on his show, especially he never did. He had open dialogue with people. Let me show you. Here we go.
Charlie Kirk shuts down reparations debate in 3 minutes, while this black student was fully convinced black Americans deserve it.
How do you feel about the black community receiving reparations?
I'm against that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why so?
Well, first of all, what is the black community? So, for example, do you mean like recent immigrants from Haiti or Nigeria?
I do not. No.
Okay, for sure. So you're meaning like ancestral descendants of slaves.
Correct.
That
Yes,
could
sir.
be proven with documentation.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. So to be consistent, do you believe that other groups that have been mistreated in America should also receive reparations?
All right.
What are those other groups?
Well, they're not necessarily by America, but let's just take one. Jewish Americans, right?
Okay.
They almost got eliminated in the Holocaust. Should they receive reparations?
Not from us.
Okay, not from us.
Not
but-
from the United States, that is.
Okay. So here's my view, and I want to hear yours,
Okay.
which is that I did not own slaves, and you were not a slave.
Correct.
Right. So we are individuals, and therefore we cannot be held accountable or should receive something from something that didn't happen to us or something we did not do. That is a basic law of justice, that I can't be held accountable for something that somebody looked like me did, and you should not benefit from something that somebody you were related to. Now, you'll probably say systemic racism and how that passed down to generations. Happy to address that. The problem with reparations, though, is basically what you're saying is I'm going to take money from Charlie Kirk for something he didn't do and give it to a group of something, to somebody of something they also didn't do. For what reason? How is that just?
Right. Yeah. So that's racism, according to these people. This guy spewed hate and racism. That's not racism. It's rational, open dialogue. But if you just keep scrolling and scrolling, and this guy right here.
Thoughts and prayers, whatever. He got shot in the voice box. The guy who made a living
This stupid
spewing
fucking
evil,
smile.
hate-filled rhetoric died from getting shot right in the voice box. I might be one.
This is just insane. Then you have a teacher. Look at this. This teacher right here from Wachusett Regional High School in Massachusetts posted on her Instagram saying, "We're not offering sympathy." This is her. This is just incredible. It's sick. If you claim that you are for inclusion, you should be including people of various ideologies. And when you go around killing people because of their ideologies, you're nothing more than an animal. You are just a sick, mentally ill human being. And then it seems like they get fired. As a result, this person's been placed on so they're on leave. They're on administrative leave. It doesn't say if they're paid or unpaid, but it doesn't say that they will be fired or that they're fired. So this person posted moments later. Yeah, as soon as Charlie Kirk was assassinated, this Democrat was eager to post how excited they were. Isn't that incredible? How excited and happy somebody can be for the death of somebody who disagrees with them. Look at this. Look at this. Michael Kilbane, city councilor, president of whatever the hell, Fairview Park, and Fairview Park, is that? A lot of good people died today. Charlie Kirk wasn't one. This is fire lieutenant. Under the investigation after celebrating Charlie Kirk's murder, lieutenant of Toledo Fire Department. So wait, you're telling me that city council for a city in Ohio is allowed to say this? And yet a firefighter. Isn't that interesting? I'm glad that they should both be fired. Look, it just keeps scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. Isn't this incredible? The people who want inclusion, the people who are advocating for inclusion, these people are the people who will say, we want to include everybody except for people who disagree with me. And they say, he deserved it, and I hope he is only the first. It's time they reap the hate, fear, and violence they have sown. What fear? You're afraid of the majority of people's opinions? Well, wait 4 years and cast your ballot. You want to be afraid? That's on you. But the hate and the fear and the death is on the left hand. It's on the mentally ill, leftist, crazy people. And anybody who thinks that this is not a bad thing, anybody who thinks that this is, okay, or even somewhat okay, is just as bad, and you really aren't as close to the center as you think you are. All right, look at it. I'm still scrolling. I'm gonna get off here. You guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Like and subscribe. Peace.